thought today I would talk about the wisdom of aging and the things that I wished I'd have known before I turned 70. I'm going to start out with this week, the wisdom of aging. And the first thing is time. Don't waste your time on things that don't need your time. Time or people. A lot of times, people want you to do things, and you're just not able. And a lot of times they don't appreciate it anyway. Pick and choose what you want to spend your time on. In the past, we thought we were obligated to do everything anybody asked. Well, I'm here to say that I'm tired of that, and I will do what I want to do when I want to do it. And there's some things, that I have to sit down and do my bills monthly, have to run up to the courthouse and pay taxes, things like that. There's things that you have to do, but there's other things that, you're not obligated to do. Especially a lot of the activities that people want you to do will drain you. You'll be so tired at the end of the day that you hardly can make it home, or you're so sore that by the time you get home, the first thing you have to do is to get in bed and try to make yourself well, pop the Tylenols, and do things that make you happy and that make you not feel like you've done things just because somebody else wanted you to do them. Spend your time wisely. Self-acceptance is powerful. Understanding that this is the age that we are. Like right now, I can't sit still for very long, so I have to move this way, push myself up, and I don't need to prove myself to anybody. So I know who I am and what I can do, what I've done in the past. There's things that I've done that I'm not proud of. There's things that I'm very proud of. I had a good education. I spent a lot of time working in mental health, and I'm proud of that. Things I'm not so proud of is, things that didn't make other people happy or didn't really make me happy. Next on my list is regret. Regret is a heavy thing. If you take and you fill up garbage bag, take a Kroger bag or a Publix bag or something and fill it with cans and try to carry it. Sometimes when you're my age, that's about near impossible to do. It's also, as thin as paper is right now, they're liable to break. And then everything hits the ground. That's the same with ourselves. If we let things build up, we will eventually crash. So, in the comments, let me know something that you have regrets for, or some way to not have regrets about things. I pray. I, ask for forgiveness. Say I'm sorry if I've offended somebody or hurt somebody. But in the end, it's me that I have to live with myself. And then other things, the next on my list is my stories matter. People will sometimes overlook older people, but we have a life full of experiences to share, and those stories that we have are very important for other people. I mean, we can share our wisdom. We shouldn't do it so much without being asked. I mean, we do have a tendency to, at least I do have a tendency to do that sometimes. But, it's if something makes you laugh or something makes you think of something else and you want to share it, share it. I often share with my children, my grandchildren, things that happened to my children when they were growing up. Like my daughter, one of my daughters, when she was a little bit over 1, we were going to town, and it was like 17 miles into town from where we lived. And we were going by the river. And, you know, I was with my mother-in-law and some other people, and my mother-in-law said, "Hey, look at that water over there." And my daughter said, "Yeah, we can bump in it." And so we all got a good laugh out of it. And still today, she does, and the grandchildren do. So, and some of the great-grandchildren. And so, you know, don't be afraid to share your stories. You have wisdom. You have experiences. Use them. Share them with people. And then finally on my list is wisdom is better than being right. Let go. You know, you don't need to always win. It just brings peace when you can say, hey, this isn't worth arguing over, or let's agree to disagree, or you have your opinion, I have mine, and it helps to get things out of the way. And once again, share your experiences when you're asked. Anyway, that's all I have for today. If you all have any experiences in this category toward the wisdom of aging, let me know in the comments. Maybe I can talk about some of your experiences, or the other people can read your comments and talk with you in the comments about it. Maybe you might bring up something that I can talk about next week. Anyway, I hope you all have a really great day. And let's again, like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you next week.